What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another PGA 2K23 Challenge Series video, and today I'm returning to the Impossible Challenge Series, and in this series, I take on some of the hardest golf courses in the game on extreme course conditions and try to get to a score of even or better on Master TGC Tour's difficulty settings. So today, continuing my journey at the truly impossible golf course for me, Central Park AG, designed by the legend Alan Greenspan, and today will make my 61st week in this challenge. Yes, my 61st attempt here, but these last 5 weeks, we have been on a roll. I've been so close to completing this challenge, and we've conquered the front 9, we've conquered the back 9 on this challenge, but have not done both in the same round. That changes today. The week of July 19th, you all are actually watching this video on July 19th, the release of College Football 25. I'm recording this early this week, so I know many of you were like, Ryan, I thought there wasn't going to be an attempt 61 this week. Well, I'm recording early here. It's July 15th when I'm recording this. College football is just a few hours from releasing into early access, and I'm so fired up for that release that I'm like, why not play some golf and beat the Impossible Challenge today? So that way we don't have a week off. You all have attempt 61 today. If you all get some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more. And I need all your positive, encouraging comments. Just like always, you legends, you all inspire me each week to keep fighting here at Central Park AG. And here we go. You all already know the course, Central Park AG by Alan Greenspan. The settings are the same they've always been. We got back tees, pin location number 4, very high winds, blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds, default time of day, and weather. Today is the day. Get your one times ready. Get your coffee ready. Let's use this fired up energy from the release of College Football 25 to carry us to victory today. This will be the last Central Park AG Impossible Challenge. I'm calling it today. I'm fired up.
Hello
Cheers,
there.
everybody.
My name is John McCarthy, and I'm pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K23. I hope you are doing great. Today we stand in front of a par 4 to start out with. It's time to get on our horse. Let's pop that drive into the fairway and be on our way.
Okay, so I see the wind is not in our favor today. The wind is fighting against us. This is one of the worst winds you can have on this golf course. So we are on almost the very max, and this is not a good direction. So we can do this though. I'm not afraid. Attempt 61, lucky number 61. Let's do this. I didn't want to take a week off. The swing has been feeling too good to take the week off. Today's the day. We're so close.
Nice swing. Sounded great.
Beautiful. Absolutely perfection. Rocking the Kentucky Wildcat blue, you better believe it. Go Wildcats. I'm so ready. Pretty good lie here in the fairway, actually. A really good lie. Let's see where the swing is filling, though, because that's what it all comes down to. I don't know about that. Okay, that's actually pretty good. One time.
That's bold. Using
That's
the driver
perfect.
off the fairway. I'll take it.
Hit the tree and slow down.
Going through some brush.
Well, I didn't mean hit it that firm. I mean, hit the tree, I'd say.
Okay, there you go. Okay, third shot.
Oh my. I mean, are you kidding me? If that doesn't hit the tree, you all realize that ball is going to fly all the way. Like, okay. 68 yards, uphill 3 feet. The wind's going to catch it, blow it to the left. A little bit in the face, too. I like sand wedge full backspin. That's perfect.
And for the par.
Oh, tough putt. This thing is moving a lot from right to left. More than a steady right to left. This is a strong right to left, especially at the end. One time.
I went right by.
Pushed it. Look at the swing plane. That was the right line. Sometimes that drops in.
Okay, here's a
We
4-foot
never
putt
expect
for
to
us.
have luck on this golf course, right? So the course didn't give us that one. Sometimes that drops, but just pushed it.
This putt's going.
We'll take the
Well,
bogey any
hopefully
day.
not a sign of things to come. Starting things off today over par. But you know
John
what?
never remembers
That's
the
gonna happen.
impossible challenge, does he?
Heads up
Bogey.
on
You
this
want to
one. It's
start with
getting
a
bit windy
bogey or
out
better
there.
on 1 and 2. That was close. I wanted that par so bad, but here we go. We did our best. That's all you can do, right? My swing plane is never perfect. It's gonna miss. You just hope that when you miss it, it's in the direction that will send it into the hole, right?
That'll do. Second shot here
We're
on
in
hole number
great
2.
position here. We're in great position here. Full backspin. A little bit of loft. Gotta take some off. This shot keeps going a bit too far. I need it to fly a little bit shorter, but still get over those trees. One time.
I'm sure you didn't plan.
Well, we didn't get
that
over the
one.
tree. This is going in the spot it always goes anyways, but that was so close to being perfect. The margin for error on that shot, or really anywhere on this golf course, is so small, right? And that one, if it carries a percentage points further, like 1% or 2%
Well, that's
further,
unlucky. You didn't deserve
that's going to
it.
carry the trees, right? It's just, you just never know what's going to happen.
This is what our third shot's looking like.
Actually, a little more difficult than the shot we typically have here, but luckily we're sitting with a great lie. 88 to 93%. Wind at our back. It's got to be the sand wedged. A little bit of front spin on it. Put this up and to the left. The tricky part about this shot is that uphill lie. How much distance is that uphill lie going to take off, right? That's a game changer. The front spin on that was key. It's going to roll, but it should still stop in this area. So, see, that's the thing. It's so easy on this course to miss that fact. If you don't front spin into these hills,
Wouldn't that be nice to save
you're going to
par on this
pick
one?
up too much backspin, and you're going to roll all the way off. Front spin is key into these slopes. Something I've learned over 61 attempts, right? You better learn. 12 feet, uphill 4. It's right to left at the very beginning. Right past the ball. Then it's hard left to right at the end. One time.
Going towards that hole.
That's a huge start.
Nice putt.
Why not today, everybody? Why not today?
And you're 1 over at the moment.
July
Careful out there.
19th
Wind's going left to right on this hole.
for you all. Still, that's the day this video goes live. That's the day, right? July 19th, 170, downhill 40. This pitching wedge and this wind is not going to carry. 8 iron is going to be a bit too far in this wind. This is tricky. We're in between spots. Could do a de-lofted shot or a partial 8. I think partial 8 is the way to go. Not a good swing. Distance control was... Actually, distance control would have been perfect. Swing was so far off there, though.
Oh, missed the green on that one. And second shot here on the third.
We could chip this one in, though. You know, that was one that distance control, it would have hit that slope if the swing execution was there. Swing plane was off. Tempo was off. At the end of the day, you miss both of them. Good luck. This is very, very chip-inable. You can't hit it any better than that distance control wise.
Here we go. This next one for par.
Misread the foot lie. Other than that, perfect chip shot. We'll take it.
All right, that'll do it. Now let's check in on the scorecard.
This is a dream start, honestly.
You are sitting at 1 over par.
Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking. Cheers,
And now we're
everybody.
teeing up on the 4th.
Keep this up. Okay, this wind direction, we can send this one. We can cut the gap. Look how brave I got on that one. You know, hey, when you've been here 61 attempts, you can get a little bit brave, right?
Little play. And second shot here on the 4th.
Okay, this is the range. This is the range. We don't need driver off the deck. We just need 3 wood. Send it over right that area to the left. Nothing fancy. You're just trying to send this ball down this downslope. Let it go to the left. Give you a shot at the green. Just like that.
Might be a bit of danger ahead.
Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Was hoping that one might maybe bounced up out of the bunker into the rough, but this is a bunker we played from before.
Bunker. Let's see what you got.
It's definitely a tricky shot, don't get me wrong. What a lie. Are you kidding me? That's like a dream lie. We have a few decisions to make here. The first decision is shot type. I have hit a crazy lob wedge normal shot in this hole before. You all remember that? How could you forget it? It's one of the best shots I've ever hit in this series. A very dangerous shot. And I told myself I'd never try it again, didn't I? The other shot is a lob wedge or sand wedge. Lifted up. We're on an upslope. We have to be careful here. Worst case scenario, this pitch shot hits the lip, right? This is one shot I'm not going to rush. This could end the run right here. I like the club, though. I like it a lot. We have hit some insane shots from that bunker. Which is why many of you all have said, always get aggressive with that wind. Many of you have said, take that route, Ryan. Take that route, Ryan, when the wind is on your side. And I held back for a long time. Look at us right now. There are no easy putts here. Steady right to left putt.
Looking good. Oh!
You're kidding. How does that break that much? The beginning breaks have been killing me on this golf course. That beginning broke a mile. It didn't look like a swing plane problem. That beginning, it just dove right away.
Okay, moving on.
I know it's downhill. You
And
expect
you're
it to
sitting
break
at
a
one
little
over
bit
for the
more, but
round.
I was not expecting that pace for it to break that much. Hey, I'm
Let's see
never
how
complaining about a
this one
par there,
goes.
though.
Par 3.
You want a birdie there, but no putts or gimmies here. No putts or gimmies. You want to win or do you want to lose?
Oh, that's no good. I think it's heading to the
Get up.
bunker.
Get up. Oh, sometimes I can hop out. I was going for it.
Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach.
This is the best place to play
All right,
from, though. I
setting
still
up now in
believe.
the bunker. Let's see
The
what you
bunker,
got.
full loft and backspin. Tough to land it in the right spot in this bunker, but once you hit here, you're in much better shape. That could go in. That could go in. What a shot.
Nice.
Perfect tempo. Full loft and backspin. That's insane. The fact
just a
that we hit a
3-footer?
perfect tempo there was nuts. That's the time for a perfect tempo, because a fast or slow is going to affect that shot a lot more, and that could roll all the way down. Now, it usually doesn't with full loft and backspin there. It's the best spot to play from. The problem there is if you miss that bunker and land the rough anywhere around it, it's impossible.
Okay, let's
What
take
a
look
start.
At this next hole now.
Wish you would have had
One
that birdie,
over for the day.
but you could always wish for something in the Impossible Challenge
Wind's picking
series,
up
right?
out
Like,
there. We got a headwind on this hole.
you could always wish for something. I've been seeing your comments about getting more aggressive here, so this one's for you all.
Nicely done. You got some good contact there.
Hit the cart path, please. Now that's just teasing.
And here's our second shot on the 6th.
That's just teasing. There's no shot. 80 to 81% lie with my tempo. That stinks. You all realize that that hits the cart path. We easily get there. It's all right. We tried. We can at least say we tried, you know? And we could have with a little bit better luck. It is it's so lucky that we slowed that. That was pulled a mile. If that's fasted, we're in the
This
water.
one's about 110 from the pin.
Wow, if that hits that cart path, you all realize we're going to be sitting with a 3-wood into the green. $112, uphill 11 feet. Cross headwind. Many of you all have been saying that. Ryan, go for the cart path. I believe Mark was one who's been asking for that for a long time. So Mark, that one's for you. One time.
Oh, come on.
Very
sit
good
down for
shot.
us.
Overswung though. The wind is tricky today.
Sometimes
It's
I get ahead
weird.
of myself.
You know?
I'll be the first to admit it.
Wind
You
is
know what?
weird
You're on the
today.
green, so congratulate yourself.
Thanks,
And for the
Sean.
save.
Yeah, the wind is weird today. Like, extremely weird. It's changed a lot already in this round, and it's just bizarre. One time. Tough putt because it's uphill with the transition to downhill, which means if you don't catch that slope, it's in trouble. So I was trying to barely make that first slope and then trickle it on down. I think I had the line if I hit it a little softer.
Yeah, a little too much on there.
Still a good shot.
Setting up here for the bogey.
Actually, a perfect shot because the speed allowed it to stop.
This one's tracking.
We're golfing.
All right,
Like,
mark that one down as a bogey.
you all realize how close we could be even right now? Like, how close we are? That's a great start. No mistakes on 6. No
And
mistakes
right now
really
you
all
are 2 over
yet.
par. And here we go.
A
Par
bogey
5.
on 1 is not a mistake. Cheers.
Got some good contact on that one.
So this is a wind RNG that we have not had in a while. We've had this probably 10 times in these 61 attempts. And
Okay, here's our second
I don't
shot
like it.
here on the
Personally,
7th hole.
I like the wind we had last week, and the wind, I'm just used to that wind more. This wind we don't see very much. But you just never know what you're going to get, right? That's the impossible challenge.
We'll get through these branches eventually.
It is a good thing that that did not clip like a huge tree trunk.
We are about 195 yards out from here.
Okay. No matter what, we're not going to be long here. Not going to be long. 3 hybrid in hand. Into the wind. 1 time. That's perfection.
Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please?
You cannot hit it in a better spot than that. Uphill putt. I need everybody to call in the birdie train, please. Call in that birdie train right now.
I'm okay with that. You'd only be 1 over par if you sink this.
34 feet, uphill 1 foot. Good speed. Great holing speed there. Because you hit that too hard, you're in trouble. That's a really good speed. Swing plane was
This one's
something.
a 3-foot putt.
Because you all realize if I hit that a bit further, it's going to roll all the way down. Speed is paramount there.
This putt's
Huge
tracking.
par.
And 2 strokes above par currently.
We're golfing today. There's plenty of birdie opportunities left here. Like, we are sitting in a prime
All right,
position.
Stepping up to a par 4 here.
If the wind switches to the way it was last week,
Looking
right
good
now,
off the tee.
because it switches throughout the round. Like, if you all have watched this entire series, you know just how variable. Even though it's very high north, the wind is like ever moving. I don't
Okay,
know.
You've got about 220
bizarre.
yards to go.
220. It's just how the wind works in this game with the different directions. Like, it's not always blowing the exact same way, which adds a unique dynamic to this series, right? Does 3 hybrid get up? Probably not, right? That's unfortunate. So 3 wood. Very difficult shot to hit. Need to be dancing after this putt. I mean, after this putt, after this shot. That's perfect. Was it too much? 97%. Why did the wind...
Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on.
Why did the wind not pull that ball over at all? Did it switch to straight in our
Okay,
face?
Here's our 3rd shot.
Are you kidding me? That's one of the best shots I've ever hit with the partial 3 wood. Now we have a terrible lie. We've got to trickle this onto the fringe and then roll it down and hope it stops. Don't get frustrated. Come on. Can't hit that any better than that. Right on the fringe. That's about all you can do. We just got so unlucky with that wind. The wind must have shifted or it just died down at the last second. That's the only place you can land that shot, on the fringe there, to get it to stop. Anywhere past that, it's going to roll all the way down. Anywhere before that, it's going to stay on the fringe or rough. 14 feet, uphill 2 inches. Stay tuned for the Ryan Gamer thesis on Central Park AG after we beat this challenge. Don't worry, I have my whole thesis paper prepared to write on this golf course. Does anybody have a good name for that thesis paper? Come up with some good names for the Central Park AG Impossible Challenge thesis paper. This is tricky. It looks straight in. Honestly. Maybe a hair left to right, but basically straight in. One time.
This one's on a good line.
That ball looked like,
A little bit too
maybe it was the
firm on
shadows. That ball looked like it
Hopefully we can
skipped
get this to
right over
drop.
the
This
hole.
one's for bogey. This putt's good so far.
It looked like
And
it
good
skipped
work
right
in
over.
there with the bogey.
Okay, I played for the foot lie finally, right? I played for the foot lie, and the foot lie barely affects it. I know it's uphill in
And
that
that'll leave
position.
you at
You're hitting
3
it
over for the
firmer.
day.
It's not going to break as much,
We
right?
have
But
a par
still,
4 hole.
it does on this course. But still, sometimes that drops, honestly. Like, sometimes that putt right there clips the edge and goes in. Actually, it does that a lot. That one I feel like should have dropped in. But it's Central Park AG. Like, it's not like you expect this course to give you much, right? If it stays in the fairway, we're in perfect position. If it goes in the rough, it's a nightmare.
Oh, well, that's no good.
Good lie,
Okay, hole
though.
number 9, shot number 2. Let's see what you
Actually,
got.
a fantastic lie. But then again, does it hit that tree, you know? The lie is fantastic, and I do think this is one that you do put out here to the right and spin this thing. Tricky shot.
Whoop, that was unlucky.
Yeah, I was just trying to lay that up back into the back about 50
Well,
yards.
something went amiss. And this is our 3rd shot.
That was not a time for a missed swing like that. That was honestly the worst time for the worst swing of the day. What in the world do we do here? I mean, listen, I am seriously thinking, I'm not joking. I am seriously thinking of hitting this ball onto that road with full loft and backspin, have it hit, and then slowly roll down to a roll onto the green. That is where we are with this course right now. I mean, like, what am I even saying right now? Exactly. We have a fantastic lie, though, in this light rough. And we could heavy fade this, but there's no shot. The only other option, a heavy fade with full backspin. The other option is to do what I said, which I know you all are like shaking your head right now, but I really think a punch shot with full loft and backspin onto the road might actually stop, as crazy as that sounds. Because for some reason, the concrete on this game, you put full loft and backspin on it, it does crazy stuff. But I think that's a little bit too crazy for the Impossible Challenge Series. Hey, I am willing to do some crazy golf shots, but we have a chance to win this today. We've had 5 birdies on the back today. Let's not end our run with making a really bad mistake. So let's do a heavy fade. Is this dangerous? Yeah. Yeah. Dangerous is an understatement. Gonna have to de-loft this a bit. Dangerous is such an understatement.
Nice fade on this one.
Well, I did say it was such
dunked.
an understatement. Was that swing plan?
All right. First
And
cut.
dunked.
Let's do
Thanks,
this.
John. Well, I mean, what other shot do we've got?
I think I lost it.
Welcome
Still in
to
the cabbage
Central
after that one.
Park
Let's
AG,
get out of here for the
where
next shot.
dreams are crushed.
Look out.
Welcome to
We'll be outta
Central
here at some point.
Park
Still in the rough currently,
AG.
but you know, I'm having good thoughts, positive vibes. Get out of there.
This is what I was talking about earlier. See what I mean? See how it does weird stuff?
Huh.
That's what I meant.
And for quad bogey.
Welcome to Central Park AG, Ryan. Why are you still playing Central Park AG? Well, that is a good question. It's because when I started this challenge, I said I would try it till the new game comes out. So here we are. Hope you all are having fun, right? Are you all having fun? I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know about you all. Whole lot of
course
fun
it had
here
to
on
go
Central Park.
There, of all places.
We just got so unlucky, though. I've said this many times. Hole number 9, although we played it great recently, hole number 9 has crushed me probably 90% of times on this challenge.
Well, that's too bad.
90%.
We reached the shot
It
limit.
is
That's,
probably our
never fun.
most
Okay,
quintuple
sitting at
bogey
10
or
over for
worse
the day.
in this challenge other than 12.
Wind is
And
blowing
it
right
got
to
us
left
today.
on this
It's
one.
unfortunate, but you know what? Part of the Impossible Challenge series is you can't quit. If you rage quit, that's challenge incompletion and Impossible Challenge failure. So I'm not going to rage quit. But wow, do I want to. Hey, the good news is I rage quit today. That's challenge failed. No more attempts, right? How'd you lose the Impossible Challenge? Well, number 9 is Central Park AG.
Here's our second shot on the 10th.
Number 9. I hate that golf hole so much. Could I have hit better shots? You better believe it. You could say that every time in a golf round. Like, oh, if I would have just hit better shots today, I would have shot under par. I don't know why I got an accent there.
This
but
one's around 110
yeah, of
yards
course.
to the pin.
Okay. We never give up. I don't care. Listen, the thing about the Impossible Challenge, it's one time a week, and you're going to have times like this. I'm not quitting. I'm going to endure this challenge. I'm not going to rage quit and lose the challenge today. I keep fighting. I don't care how far I am off. It's learning experience. You're enduring. You're developing perseverance, and I don't quit. And after this challenge, I will be able to play college football. So, but wow, I'm infuriated right now. I really thought today was the day. Central Park AG had other plans. I put front spin on that. The question is, did it get too far up the hill? And the answer to that question is yes. Yes, it did, Ryan.
Okay, I'll accept
Still,
that.
it still stopped with the little front spin, but
This one's about 21 feet to the cup.
let's make this. Remember that time Ryan was 10 over and ended up winning this challenge today? Could you imagine? That would be hilarious. Because listen, when I complete the challenge, I want you all to know, I like not putting anything in the Impossible Challenge titles besides the normal title. I figured sometimes I put things like Epic Back 9 or Epic Comeback, but I realized that really is a spoiler alert, right? So I'm trying not to, and it's going to be so tempting to me when we complete this to not change the title to something like that. But I want it to be, I'm hoping that it's around when I'm 4 over and everybody has already clicked off the video besides a few, right? And I'm 4 over going into the back 9 and I come back and beat it. And I'm still gonna, I feel like there's gonna be comments in the future like, Ryan, why'd you stop the Impossible Challenge series at Central Park? Why'd you give up, right? Because people clicked off. How many people probably clicked off of this one already? It happens. It does, honestly, it's, that's the nature of these Impossible Challenge series videos.
Looking super.
What?
Dropping that long putt.
Take that, Central Park. I'm mad now. You've unleashed a monster. Ryan Lee, the legend, the Punisher gamer.
We're sitting at 9 over. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing.
But yeah, it's the nature of the Impossible Challenge series. What I find from a YouTube metrics standpoint is people click on it, they skip to the end of the front 9, they see the score, and then they either click off the video or they skip to the end. That's just the nature of the Impossible Challenge content, right? But that's why I do it one time a week, right? Because you all seem to really enjoy the Impossible Challenge series. And after we beat this course today, we'll move on to another course in the future. You better believe it. A much easier course.
Really nice swing.
That's for sure. That's a golf shot right there. Now we're in full-on attack mode, right? Number 9's got me a little frustrated right now. It's a good thing college football is around the corner because I'm still feeling just fired up. So, like, I thought today was the day, though. Going into this round.
Work, nice approach.
That's the challenge, though. Hey,
way out there.
What I always say, whenever we have a great challenge, we have a bad challenge. But we've had 5 good weeks in a row. That is so rare in this challenge series. At Predator AG, I had 10 terrible rounds until the 11th round. The 11th attempt. How did I beat that course? I don't know. I'll never understand how I beat that course. Send this into the hole. Best round of golf I've ever played. We are on now. Honestly, we were on this whole round. It's just number 9. Maybe I should have laid up there and played for a bogey, right? Hindsight's 2020. This course plays tricks on you, and I could have probably laid up.
And sitting at 9 over for the day.
Wow, I could have laid up and then tried for par.
Wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face.
Wow. That's right. Why did I go for a heavy fade in the heavy rough? I was in the light rough, right? Was I in the heavy rough? No, I was in a great lie, right? Yeah, that's why I did it. Oh, no. I'm going to hate going back and watching this.
Yeah,
did I make a mistake on 9? Did I? Was I in a good lie? I was in the heavy rough, right? But wasn't it like a really good lie? Or am I making this up? Did I hit a full loft and backspin
got about 215
from the heavy rough expecting it to be good? I missed a shot by a mile anyways. We'll never know. That might have been a big mistake, now that I think about it. What was I doing on that one? No. I think it could have got there. I don't know. That's probably the mistake that was made. I probably should have just laid up that one.
I think this could be good.
Look at this. Get up and go around and go in the hole. Imagine. Don't you dare stay up there. The only thing that's a magnet on this course is the
Setting
fringe.
up here now for our third shot.
Well, might as well try to make it, right? I think I made a mistake on 9. I mean, clearly I made a mistake. I got a concede shot limit. Like, let's be honest. Clearly, I made a mistake on 9, but I'm just saying the second mistake would not have happened without the first mistake. I should have laid up into the fairway after missing it and just got it up and down for par. What was I thinking? Was I thinking about college football?
Good luck on this one. Par
Clearly.
save, possibly.
What in the world? Maybe a little bit too fired up for college football. I don't know what I was thinking there, lack thereof. But hey, that's all right. I realize I made the mistake now. I realize it now. That's frustrating. Can't beat yourself up too bad about it. Just gotta live with it and move on, right? Don't do it again. I don't know what I was thinking there. My fault. My fault.
Holy smokes. How did that go down?
My.
How did you do that?
The course gave that to us. How many times we had that putt? It's never lipped in. I'm telling you, that putt with that speed on that line never lips in here. Central Park is like, come back next week, Ryan. Come back next week. Don't retire to college football, right? That's what Central Park is so nervous about. Like, we don't want to lose Ryan to college football.
Not the greatest of contact on that one.
What do you call that swing? Well, we call that a calculated fairway drive is what we call that.
And we're about 135 to the pin.
Listen, if we shoot 3 under on the back, I'm going to cry. Because you all realize, if we shoot 3 under on the back, that's challenge complete today. I don't know why I had so much confidence from the rough there. Confidence. I still in my mind there, I was 100% confident that that could have got there. But I'm second guessing myself now. I don't think that was a good decision. Hindsight's 20/20. But I think that was actually a mathematically terrible decision now that I'm thinking about it. What did I see on that shot? That's when you have too much confidence. I'm serious. There's a such thing as getting too confident and going into it getting way too confident. That was a shot. I was playing too fast, probably. I played too fast, got up there, too much confidence. I need to play slower. Can't blame Central Park for that one. That's all on me. Can't dwell in the past, though. That's a great shot. We're going to be dancing.
Okay, we're on the green. Here we go. This putt for the bird.
23 feet, downhill 4 inches. Have to hit this really soft to get this to stay. Oh, this could have been the day. You know, in these rounds when we've had a lot of these rounds in 61 attempts where we haven't been close at the end, but we usually have like one of our best shots of all time or best stretches of golf. So imagine if we shoot like 5 under on the back and then we cry. Oh my, that is an impossible putt.
This one
Perfect.
Is a short 3-foot putt.
You all realize the distance control there was absolutely perfect. Any percentage points further than that, that ball is gone. That is one of the best putts I've hit.
Okay, well putt.
I'm
Now
fighting this just like we were 3 over after the
sitting
front.
at 9 over par.
We were 3 over before 9. I'm trying to play this simulated experience like it was 3 over. 9 was a par. We're trying to play this as, and I'm gonna try to fight back to even. We are so close. 196 downhill 40. I never give up. I don't care how far away I am.
A little awkward on that swing.
A little awkward. That's putting it nicely. That was something. That was
That's
something.
okay. That's okay. We'll get on the green, maybe on the next shot.
That was definitely something. I've got to flop this. Just like that. Beautiful. That was a we've had some terrible swings today. I will say that.
Looking good. And the putt drops. There's your par.
1 under on the back. 2 more birdies. It would have been challenge complete today without the mistake on 9. Crazy to think about, right? We're having a great back 9. Been a great round overall, but
all right,
you're not always going to make good decisions. I've made a lot of mistakes in this Impossible Challenge series. It's hard to say it's a mistake. Looking back on it, it's easy to call out the mistake, but when you're playing good, you're in a rhythm, you're confident, shouldn't you trust your decision making? Yeah. But there's such thing as too much confidence on this golf course, and that's exactly what happened. A bit too much to think that I could ever hit that shot from the heavy rough. Because best case scenario, we hit the road and it still goes out of bounds, right? That's best case scenario there. What I always say, hindsight 2020, backseat gaming 2020. Like, we can sit here and blast it all we want to. At the end of the day, it happened. You live with it and you try to fight. Hit the left to right slope, please. Don't get over it. Don't get over it. That was a really bad swing plane. Come down. Come down. You're
That'll
kidding.
Do for the approach. And just put this one in its home. It's a long way from home, but I have faith.
You're kidding. Now Central Park's just playing jokes on me. Ha ha. Ha ha ha. Very funny. We're all laughing, right, YouTube? Very funny, Central Park. Very, very funny. You know what would be more funny if we make this putt?
Oh my.
Pretty good effort.
Right by the hole. Okay, we're nestled on into this green side.
I want to putt this. As crazy as that sounds.
Oh, you like that one, don't you?
What? I just had a feeling, you know? I don't know what I'm doing. I've never done that before.
For the day.
Yes.
Teeing off here on
what a putt.
4, not all that long.
The course gave that to us. Where was this earlier, Central Park? I mean, that thing had so much steam. Are you kidding me? What a putt. Now we have a new shot in our repertoire, right? You're always learning every run. Listen, if you can endure this challenge and not rage quit, I wish I wouldn't have set that parameter at the beginning of the Predator AG in Central Park, because, you know, that's the Impossible Challenge, right? When I started it was 1 time a week, no rage quitting. And with this challenge, I said before the new game comes out, so I don't know why I said that. But the reason I say that is, if you could imagine if I could open a round and get frustrated after about 3 holes and then be able to quit out and then do it again and quit out. But now I think that would I think there's something special about the 1 time a week though. So I'm kind of glad I put that parameter. But it would be nice to just sit there and play and quit, play and quit, play and quit in a live stream or something. It'd be nice for a live stream, right? But yeah, I wish I wouldn't have gave that parameter. But also, I think that's the beauty of the Impossible Challenge series, right? I really do. I kind of think that's part of the beauty of it, right? That's perfect. So I feel like that would be less exciting for you all if you knew that I could just sit there and play 9 holes, do bad, quit, cut the video, and just keep doing it, right? Really, it's my 1,000th attempt, but you all see it as attempt 5.
This one's about 15
Yeah, I brought
feet.
it. Attempt 5, right? Imagine. 15 feet, uphill 5 inches. Let's make this for birdie. You realize that we're on pace to have our best back 9 ever.
Well, the putt appears to be online.
It just dove. That's such a tough putt. I feel like there's going to come a time where we have to make that for birdie.
This one for
you know?
par.
I really do. Good par. We are playing on the back. But you know, that's heart. You can say whatever you want about 9.
And after that one,
Most people would be so mad that they would just be hitting the ball around at the end, getting frustrated, right? That takes a mental focus to battle and keep fighting and battle back with a birdie and par city. That's insane, actually. So what we developed from this round, what I could say, I'm proud of myself for not giving up, right? Not giving up. I kept fighting, and at the end of the day, that's what this challenge takes, and that's why I'm still in this challenge. It helps me develop more perseverance, right? Because wow, do you need it? This is a grind, right? This is by far the toughest challenge series I've done here on the channel, and it requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of focus, and I would say mental toughness to not give up.
Little extra club, I think.
This is where we want to be. It's just so hard to hit it here. This is green light scenario. Like, look at this lie. If we're in the fairway or light rough down here, the odds of me hitting this fairway is like 0 to none, but we hit it this time. I'm going to draw this a bit. One time. Yeah, that's difficult. So that headwind's just too much. How do you get that up there?
Like what that was. Just a little off
hybrid
on that approach. This one's your 3rd.
Probably. That's probably not an over-exaggeration. Probably 3 hybrid there. Get up. It just died. We lost our swing too.
For your 4th
like
shot.
The swing has been something. Wait. Think about that. We're sitting 1 under on the back. Have you seen how bad the swing has been? Starting on hole 8? How in the world are we 1 under on the back right now? Pure heart, I guess? Oh, so close. You got to go for that, right?
Okay, 11 feet to
Got to
deal
go
with.
for it. I thought we had that.
Oh, it's getting there.
Good putt.
And in the hole.
I guess the good news is, if we would have parred 9, we still would have lost today. So that makes me feel a bit better.
10 over today. Wind blowing left to right on this hole.
You could make the argument that would have changed the momentum. And yeah, you could make that argument easily.
Like fairway off
It's this a big momentum challenge, right? When you're feeling good, I was able to bounce back off of that, but imagine the energy I would have had if we would have parred 9 going into the back. So yeah, it's a different mindset.
Second shot on the 18th.
Ooh, that's a definitely can't get there. We fought, though. Today was a day of perseverance. You all are still here. Thank you all for sticking with me, fighting with me this Friday. There is plenty of college football content you could tune into this week. Plenty of videos already posted. Dynasty, Road to Glory, probably some other videos as well. And then you'll have another one later today, most likely, and into this weekend. It's college football week, everybody. So as painful as this round is, I hate losing. And this 61 attempts, don't get me wrong here. You all may think it doesn't pain me to lose this challenge. I would have beat this challenge more than any of you all, probably. because I'm ready to be off this course. And now, I said we'll do another impossible challenge, which is important to keep in mind. Will I do another impossible challenge in PGA 2K23? I don't know. It would take the perfect fit. It would take the perfect fit. The impossible challenge will most likely return in the next game, whenever that is. But this, if we can beat this, if we beat this, this may be the last one in 2K23. I haven't decided. If there's that good course out there, we'll take a look at AG's other courses, see what other ones AG has created. Would be cool, because I remember when I first started this series, I said I wanted to beat all of AG's courses, because I just love AG's fantasy courses, because they play so unique like this one. But yeah, really, once I complete this Impossible Challenge series, we will not have another consistent Impossible Challenge series. Like, there'll be periodic, like, Impossible Challenge runs for fun, but
and wouldn't it be
we're gonna
nice
be done.
to save par on this one?
It would take a special course to bring me back. It would take a course like Central Park AG.
It's getting there. Oh no, it's right by the hook. Okay, let's
Close.
put this
Okay,
one in the
frustrating
cup
loss,
and then
right? We
on
battled
to the
though.
clubhouse.
We fought. Should have
And
been
as this
even on
one
the back.
comes to an end, that's 11 over for you.
Tough round. It's I'd be lying to you all if I said I wasn't sad. This is one that I thought was going to be a good round, and we had a good start. And number 9 happened. We battled back. I'm proud of myself for not giving up and keep fighting, because that's going to keep helping me fight moving forward, right? That's confidence for the next round. If I struggle on the back and just swing the club around, don't care, and I shoot 20 under, I may quit this challenge, right? So we fight. 85 fairways, 38 gers. You think, well, it should have been a good round. Well, no. Number 9 happened. As we take a look at the scorecard, we had a great start. 1 over through 5. Bogey, actually, 2 over through 6 is a great start here. We parred 7. We bogeyed 8. We could have birdied 7, if y'all remember that. We bogeyed 8, and then 9 happened. I made a mistake there. I should have never hit that shot. I should have pitched it. I got a little too confident on that hole. That will humble you fast, right? So now we know next week, if I miss the fairway, we always lay up. And I've been doing that so well recently. I don't know what got into me today. Maybe I'm just fired up for college football 25, clearly. Yeah, but look at the back. We fought. You know, I kept fighting, and you all realized we could have been like 3 or 4 under on the back. Like, we were playing some great golf. 1 over on the back, despite a 10 over on the front. We battled, and you know what? We fight, and I'm glad I didn't take the week off, because this helped me gain some confidence on the back 9. Because despite what we do, despite the mistakes we make, it's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond, how you move forward, and battle. We battled today. So that's going to give us momentum moving forward. Yes, I want to complete this challenge more than any of you all, because I know when I complete the challenge, it's over, right? You all do as well, but you all also part in the back of your mind, if you love this series on Fridays, you're like, just one more, Ryan, just one more. And hear me, I'm ready for each one to be the last one. So it's funny, kind of that dynamic. Now, I know there's a lot of you all, everybody out there wants to see me complete this challenge. But I still know I've seen some comments like it's going to be bittersweet when you complete this, because that means this won't be here on Fridays anymore. And that will be true. But what a special day that will be if we can beat this challenge. And I do believe I can. I've conquered the front. I've conquered the back. That'll be a big celebration. It will not be bittersweet for me, but I understand many of you all, this Impossible Challenge series has been a staple on Friday for 61 weeks now. And I get that. I know it's going to be an emotional day in multiple ways. We will take down this golf course. I'm not afraid of this golf course. We made our mistakes. You move on. You leave that in the past. You fight. You move forward. I don't want to see any comments blasting hole number 9. No comment. I know. I already know. You don't have to tell me. We know. We know. Mistakes were made. Cost us the round. It's hard to say that. But yeah. But, you know, we've made plenty of mistakes in this challenge series, and we haven't made a mistake in a while, so why not make one there? And so, frustrating. At the end of the day, you live with those mistakes you make. You try not to make them in the future, and you move on. I will see you all in the college football 25 content. Check them out on the channel page. Tons of college football content this week. You all are watching this on release date. Hope everybody has a huge college football weekend. College football video games are back. It's been 11 years. It's going to be a special week and weekend. And if you all got some enjoyment, drop a like and leave your positive, encouraging comments. You all inspire me. I need that this week. Trust me, I need all the encouragement in the world on this video to keep fighting next week. I need that positivity. I need those encouraging words. You all always come through. I appreciate each and every one of you all. I'll see you in the next video. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.